Okay, so here we are at the Flat Top Road property. Just going around here so you can see the surrounding area. There's a really nice subdivision across the street. Mostly custom homes in there. Let's dig into this property a little bit. Landscaping's a little overgrown here on the front, but could easily be brought back up. There's a little landscaping pond here. It's pretty cold in West Virginia today. It's currently 28 degrees. Wind chill tonight is supposed to be around 4 degrees, so a little cold spell for us. It isn't typically this cold this time of the year. Now, where you guys are so far away, I'm going to point out a lot of stuff here, just so you can be aware. Peeling paint, obviously, on the fascia board. You got some moss growing on the roof there. Some of the shingles are, I don't know that you can see it, but on the edge here, they are starting to curl up. And maybe you can see it better there. There we go. So this is a foreclosure. So they're basically going to be buying this as is. Do have an exposed OSB. It isn't covered with any siding material. A cute storage shed here, but let's focus primarily on the main house here. You see the fascia board, missing shingles along there. I know that the video is probably not going to do this justice, but I'm going to do as good as I can. And obviously the siding needs repaired. I would say that it needs a new roof. This was an addition that was done poorly, I might add. Crawl space entrance there. They have done the foundation and started some work here, but obviously wasn't completed. So the property line, obviously goes to this back. There's a street that runs right here. So that would be where that back side of the property line goes. If I had to guess, I would imagine that the side boundary is just on the other side of this tree line. That would be my assumption there. I feel like the house has a lot of potential, but I do feel like it's in desperate need of several major updates. Let's go inside and take a look there. this is basically a very large covered porch slash sunroom. It isn't heated or conditioned space, but you could probably easily make this a 3-season room, put you some heat out here and capture this as somewhat usable space. There is a dip here in this floor, and I don't understand what's going on, so let me see if I can pull this carpet a little bit here. Yeah, it's just I can't tell what's going on. This appears to be concrete, and then this section doesn't have any concrete, so I'm not certain what's going on with that. Okay, so entering the home now. Opens up into this little foyer area, and to the left of the stairwell you have a decent sized sitting room. This appears to be, and I don't have a tape measure with me right now, but I would imagine that this is probably 18 feet wide, and it looks to be maybe 14 to 16 feet across. So have electric baseboard in here. Which I think is electric baseboard. I don't think that's radiant. And to the right of the stairwell, you have another room, which I think is going to be your primary bedroom. Have double closets here, and then a full bath. And these foreclosures, a lot of them, the power isn't on, so the home has been winterized. There's nothing functioning inside the house because all the utilities are turned off. Typically is how that works. So poor lighting conditions, I know. It's a probably a 60-inch, perhaps that's 48-inch single vanity, and then shower handle. There's no proper, shower head attached via the wall. They do have a shower wand attached to the faucet, but that's something that you would probably update anyways. It's a very generous size room though. It's a nice size. This is a very deep closet here in the hallway. You walk on through though, and you have this would be, you could have this as an additional sitting room, or you could use it as a large dining room. As you can see, there's damage to the ceiling. Probably an upstairs bathroom probably leaked at one time. You hear that siding flapping in the wind. It's quite breezy today. However, you could use this as, you could put a dining table here and use that as the an additional sitting room. So that's an option. Floor tiles are just a sticky vinyl, individual pieces that are starting to fail, but again, this would probably all get an update if you were to do something with it. This tongue and groove 1-inch plank is was attached with duct tape, so you can imagine. And you can imagine that that wouldn't be very hard to take off. This is a little laundry area. We do have a washer machine and dryer hookups available here. Now, as we progress further into the home, I kind of feel like this at one time was a garage that was converted into a living area, but it could easily be opened back up if you wanted to use this again as a garage. There's a rather large service panel here. Every spot has a breaker, but I'm not, you don't know if all of it's being used. They could have a breaker in there just taking up space and not connected to anything. I've seen that before. It seems like a lot of breakers for a house this size. 200 amp service. And of course, if it's all baseboard electric heat, it very well could be using all of those. Okay. There's your water heater closet adjacent to the kitchen. Okay. Let's go ahead and go upstairs. I feel like I'm missing a room. I'm sorry. Bear with me here just a second. I'm not certain how you get to that, but there is another room over there. Okay, so yes, that is, there is entry from the front of the house, but it has, and the side, but it hasn't been opened up. So this was part of the addition that was never completed. Okay. That's a nice size room as well. Okay, now we can go upstairs. Okay, at the top, we immediately across from the stairwell, we have another bathroom. Nice blue and green. Carpet. It certainly has a lot of space in this home. So this would be considered a bedroom. Very narrow, but then on the other side of the wall here you have another bedroom. This is a much better space, it seems like, in terms of square footage compared to the blue room, I'll call it. Blue and pink room. Okay. Another similarly sized room. And looks like it's a mirrored image of the other two on the other end of the hallway. And you have, looks like a bonus room. So it's got a lot of potential. It's a lot of space. You know, it does need a lot of it. I would almost consider this a complete renovation. I don't know that it would be a total gut job, as a lot of the walls and things appear to be in, like the drywall appears to be in good shape. You know, you could probably reuse these doors if you wanted to, but definitely looking at new flooring. Definitely want to update your bathrooms, I imagine. The toilet, some of the porcelain on that toilet was, the lid particularly was broken, so it'd be just as easy to pick up a new toilet for that. So flooring, bathrooms, definitely got to button up the exterior and get the fascia and the roof and things like that taken care of for sure. So you're looking at 4 bedrooms upstairs with a bonus room through the 1 bedroom here. And then 1 bedroom currently downstairs, which would be the primary, and then the new addition, which you can use your imagination with how you'd want to use that. You could have an additional sitting room, or you could even make that another bedroom. We'll take another peek at that.